So I had an idea. Does the internet love Welcome to Night Vale because there, like here, everything is real? Hi, my name is Emily and this is Blink Pop Shift. Welcome to Night Vale, if you're new to the show, is a podcasted audio play set in the local radio station of the surreal, absurd, and sometimes even existential small desert town of Night Vale. The show covers Night Vale news, weather, traffic, and the goings-on of the local supernatural beings. As Cecil the host puts it,
a friendly desert community where the sun is hot, the moon is beautiful, and mysterious lights pass overhead while we all pretend to sleep. Welcome to Night Vale.
And this is where things get interesting, because in Night Vale, every conspiracy theory, every hoax, myth, and religious icon is not only real, but a perfectly mundane, everyday occurrence. Old woman Josie, for example, who lives out near the car lot, houses a clan of perfectly ordinary, though not officially existent angels, who like to gossip, go bowling, and help out around the house. And when the glow cloud starts raining dead animals on Night Vale's main drag, listeners are encouraged to bring sturdy umbrellas to avoid contact with falling squirrel corpses. Basically, anything that would encourage dirt road preachers to once again proclaim the end of the world is welcome in Night Vale. And the show is gratifying not just for the powerful writing and sonorous performance, but because the story is decidedly post-genre. Not only is it local radio style on podcast technology, but the story itself is a sci-fi fantasy mystery crime, horror, romance, and western all at once. But Welcome to Night Vale is more than just another mashup. Mashups, it has already been argued, are an effort to put an end to genre. Mashups take on the cultural notion that genres cannot coexist by building eye and ear-catching juxtapositions between different styles. Night Vale goes beyond simple mashup abutment by creating a fluid, seamless whole that includes but is outside of existing genres. Night Vale is not just a pastiche of different styles and their icons, mashed together to create a wild, disjointed whole, but instead the ultimate melting pot of coexistent belief systems, accepting the supernatural from every corner of unbelievability and creating a new home where they can all coexist. Or co-non-exist, as the case may be. But why an epic poem? Epics are lengthy narrative poems, ordinarily concerning a serious subject, and containing details of heroic deeds or events significant to the culture or nation. And much like the Iliad and the Odyssey were a reflection of their time, Welcome to Night Vale is a mirror for current internet culture. Standard internet usage leads to seeing everything. The horror and gore of not safe for life gifts, the romance and feels of other people's intimate proposals. We are comfortable with weird, unfazed by non sequiturs. Alligators swim in punch, along with a parade of photoshopped images and hoax videos almost completely undifferentiated from mundane update posts and baby animals. So online, we're already primed for our everyday experiences to be littered with the horrific and fake and unreal and supernatural, and Night Vale gives us that in spades. Thus, Night Vale becomes an epic poem for the all eyes in overexposed culture online where real is the least of our concerns. Because in the end, does it really matter if that super slide or bodybuilder dog exist offline? Their unrealness does nothing to curtail their popularity, and they allow us to experience the literally supernatural. So Night Vale and the internet share a maximalist revelry in the limits of what we can know, and accept a peaceful coexistence with the inevitability of uncertainty. But what do you think? Does the internet prime our brains with the mundaneness of the strange and horrible, and is Welcome to Night Vale the epic poetry of our time? Please leave a comment below, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday.
Is the show really over?
Sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, crime, horror, fantasy, mystery. Sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, crime, horror, romance, and western. It's a sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, crime, horror, romance, and western. It's a sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, crime, horror, romance, and western. It's a sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, crime, horror, romance, and western. It's a sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, crime, horror, romance, and western. Ugh! Intimate. The ultimate... I'm so hungry! I should have eaten breakfast before I made this video, but I didn't, so I'm hungry. So goodbye.